Wednesday evening, South Carolina Weather Watchers. We're about to get started in just a second. Just need to go on and pull some stuff up here, and we will be started in around a second. Honestly, it should not be that long. Make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe button if you're just tuning in now. Also hit the share button. It's only 9 o'clock. You still do have time if you want to go on and share the stream for tonight. So make sure that you do that. Let's go on and get started. Good Wednesday evening in South Carolina Weather Watchers. Hopefully everyone has a fantastic Wednesday. I'm your host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson. Let's talk about the weather for your Wednesday going into your future. Looking at the radar right now, you can see nothing going on for the entire state of South Carolina right now. But if we scroll our way up, going to the MRMS, you can see right here that we do have some precipitation that goes all the way from Florida up through Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Kentucky, Indiana, as well as Wisconsin and Iowa as well. So all this rain that's going on through these regions. And also if you look out to the west, we do have some precipitation out there as well. Let's go on and check and see if it's rain, snow. Seems to be mainly rain, maybe some mixed rain or slash snow in the higher elevations of Oregon, California, and then also, well, actually, no, that seems to be about it right there. But right now, it just seems to be that's where we're getting some snow, everyone else getting rain. If you go on and check out our cloud cover right now is actually pretty heavy over most of the state. You can see that most of the state is receiving that cloud cover until you get to around maybe the very southern tip of South Carolina, maybe where there's a little bit of an opening, but it's still cloud cover. And if you go to cloud cover for the future, for about the next 48 or so hours as you push this forward, as you go through the next 24 or so hours, this is what it could look like tomorrow night at around 9 o'clock p.m. You can see that you can still see that cloud cover is still there. It'll be pushing to the east, but it will indeed be there. And then even as you get into our Friday night, this is Friday night right here, cloud cover is still there, not as widespread, but it's probably going to be a cloudy day tomorrow. If you go on and go to our current temperature, it's 52 in Columbia, 62 in Charleston, 61 in Georgetown, 59 in Myrtle Beach, 48 inside of Rock Hill, 48 in Greenville, 50 inside of Anderson, as well as 52 inside of Greenwood, 52 in Edgefield, as well as 53 in Augusta, 53 inside Barnwell, 55 in Fairfax, 57 inside of Walterboro, 61 inside of Beaufort, 64 in Savannah, and as well as 57 inside of Moncks Corner. Look at our low temperatures for tonight, around 49 in Columbia, 60 in Charleston, 52 in Moncks Corner, 53 in Walterboro, 62 in Hilton Head Island, 51 inside of Myrtle Beach, 51 in Georgetown, as well as 46 inside of Cheraw, 45 in Rock Hill, 45 in Spartanburg, 44 inside Greenville, 45 in Anderson, as well as 46 inside of Greenwood, and 50 inside of Aiken as well. Here's our forecast precipitation for about the next 24 or so hours. You can see that we actually do have some an abundance amount of rainfall going on inside of the upstate as we move through the next 24 or so hours. On a 1 to 1.5 inches, maybe even isolated 2 inches is possible as you go up there into the upstate of South Carolina. Anderson, Greenville, Spartanburg, 1 to 1.5 inches is possible. And then Rock Hill, Lawrence, Greenwood, Winsboro, Camden, Dillon, Cheraw as well. Columbia, Aiken, half an inch to an inch is possible. Quarter of an inch to half an inch is out of Sumter, Florence, King Street, Orangeburg, and Barnwell. Georgetown as well also has a chance for a quarter of an inch to a half an inch, and then Myrtle Beach has the chance for a half an inch to an inch, and then the area that probably will get the least amount of rain is the Low Country, with around a tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch being possible. Obviously, some higher totals than that are possible. Maybe a quarter of an inch to a half an inch is possible, but Low Country seems to be getting the least amount of rainfall for the next 24 or so hours at least. Going on to talk about the Storm Prediction Center. You can see nothing really going on for tonight. It just except for that chance for maybe isolated thunderstorm to go through pretty much the very far upstate. As you go into tomorrow, everybody we'll have the ingredients tomorrow for a thunderstorm to get going if a shower does get going. So that thunderstorm is indeed possible. Do not be surprised if you start to see thunder or lightning. Also, day 3, this is Friday. No chance of a thunderstorm on Friday. Check out excessive rainfall now. Nothing for tonight. Nothing for tomorrow. Nothing for Friday. Nothing for Saturday. Nothing for Sunday either. Let's go in and talk about the models now. Let's move to the 18Z right here. Let's move to around 9 p.m.-ish. As you push this forward, you can see that showers are pushing into the upstate of South Carolina, even as you get into around 12, 1 o'clock in the morning-ish, and then trying to move into the low country of South Carolina as well, just near the coastal regions. It's not really going to be too widespread. It's going to be very isolated. Not a lot of people will probably receive rain at all, but definitely you can see all that rain. This is 6 o'clock in the morning right here. Going to be pouring up there inside the upstate of South Carolina, even as you get into around 10 o'clock in the morning, as those showers and downpours move all the way into the Midlands of South Carolina and into the low country in the PD region of South Carolina at 10 o'clock in the morning. This is 2 o'clock p.m. right here. Heavy downpours again, still moving through pretty much the entire state, through Columbia, Greenville, Rock Hill, Florence, down over towards Myrtle Beach as well. And then now we have those downpours moving through Gaffney, Union, Rock Hill, Orangeburg, Walterboro, Charleston, Moncks Corner at around 2 p.m. This is 3 p.m. Going through the PD region as well. The Midlands getting another dose of rain, and then it becomes a bit more scattered at around 6 o'clock p.m., but it is in fact still there. So tomorrow it will be raining. If you are traveling tomorrow, that umbrella is definitely a must. You must have that for tomorrow, because all throughout the day I would not forget it. So if you want to go get it right now, just in case, I would definitely do that, because an umbrella is definitely necessary as we go into tomorrow. So make sure that you get it. And then if you continue through, look at these thunderstorms right here, especially up there inside of North Carolina. You can even see up there, and look at off the coast as well, all that heavy rain going on through there. And again, these can produce thunderstorms. So again, don't forget about that either. These storms, even though it's not expected to be severe, you never can rule out any gusty winds with the storm of up to 20 to 40 miles an hour. And you can never really rule out any small hail, penny, nickel size, anything like that with any type of thunderstorm. That is possible with any thunderstorm, no matter which one it is, whether it be strong or severe, or just not a bad thunderstorm at all. So definitely gonna have to pay attention for that type of stuff. And then here is the tropics. This is the big thing that everyone's talking about right now. Here's potential tropical cyclone 19. Right now it's a 30-mile-per-hour storm. Here's the track of the storm right now. I honestly do not like this cone, and I know a lot of people don't either. But I think that I don't really like this at all, just because it doesn't really show much. Number one, it's just like going in like a big circle and then just like going over towards Mexico, when honestly, in my opinion, I think it should be curved a little bit more. But honestly, as we get into the weekend, into early next week, we'll see what happens there. But I just don't really like this cone that much. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. Key messages, though, says through early next week, heavy rainfall will cause significant life-threatening flash flooding and mudslides across portions of Central America, particularly Honduras, Belize, El Salvador, and eastern Guatemala and western Nicaragua as well. The disturbance is forecast to be near hurricane strength when it moves near the eastern coast of Honduras and northeastern Nicaragua on Friday and Saturday. Hurricane and tropical storm conditions are possible over a portion of that area, and the system is expected to approach Belize and the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico at or near hurricane strength by early next week, where there is a risk of dangerous storm surge and damaging winds. Residents in those areas should monitor the latest forecast updates and ensure that they have their hurricane plan in place. It is too soon. Make sure you're listening. It is too soon to determine what impacts the system could bring to portions of the eastern Gulf of Mexico, including Florida, the Florida Keys, and Cuba during the middle portion of next week. Residents in these areas should regularly should regularly monitor updates to the forecast. So again, we won't know where this thing will be going or where it will be making landfall inside the U.S. By like until like next week. So we have a while to go until we get there. So we got to get through the weekend, and then we got to get into Monday to really see where this thing will go. So I would not be worrying right now. I would not be panicking or anything like that. But I would be staying vigilant and staying. Make sure you know what actually is true and what's not true, because I've already seen it today. People are already saying that this was gonna be some major hurricane over towards Florida. I've already seen it today. We don't know that yet. Make sure that you don't fall for that stuff, and definitely do not spread that stuff, because obviously it is not true. We don't know what's going on with this yet. And make sure that you are staying aware out there. But we can actually see where the models think it will go. Not where it will go, but where it might go. Let's see what it looks like first. So you can see over here, this is what potential tropical cyclone 19 looks like right now, as it is moving over towards the Yucatan Peninsula over there as well. And then if you go over towards the models, this is what the hurricane models are saying. Hurricane models are saying that it's going to go up into like the Yucatan area and curve up towards Florida. Again, this is what the models are saying. This is what they are inferring. They're saying that they're going to curve up somewhere and go somewhere near the Florida coast. And then this is the GEFS right here, has it going all over the place. Some has it going up towards Alabama. Some has it going all the way to the Florida Panhandle. Some has it going down towards like the Keys, Miami, Tampa region, over towards West Palm Beach as well, or not West Palm Beach, that's on the east side. But if you would see, pretty much go due west from Palm Beach, somewhere over there, that's where the median is right now. But again, this thing can go anywhere. We're way too far out to say what this thing's gonna do. The GEPS has this thing going more north towards the Big Bend region and just scraping the coast of South Carolina. And then the intensity guidance right here has pretty much it going to around a high-end category 1. That's what some models have it. Most still have it at around a tropical storm and don't think it will get any stronger than that. So again, we're gonna wait. We're gonna monitor these. We're gonna see how they fluctuate and how and when they will start to become a bit more consistent. But right now, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. So let's go on and just talk about just the future, nothing with the drop. Well, we probably will still talk about it and see where the GFS has it, but we will try to see where just what else is going on in terms just not of tropical weather. So if you push this forward, you can see all this rain that's going to be impacting us as you go into tomorrow. Very beneficial rainfall. And then look at this. Nice weather. Takes back over after you get there. And then as you get into your Friday night, it's going to be a nice stretch to some nice weather going all the way until around November the 20th, until we see the system down here. And it will be pushed to the east by this cold air over you. You can see the blue area. And then that is going to kind of break down, and honestly, very, very interesting. You can see that there's the system right there towards Florida, and it will actually cause snow. Yes, it will. It again, well, I mean, I guess we're still a bit too far out, but if it does happen as modeled, and it does happen as on November the 21st, as modeled below, you can see, then this thing would be causing snow with it as well, which would be very, very interesting to see. Right now, I don't see it happening right now because again, too far out. But the cold air is coming in right after the potential storm. Just scrapes the coast of South Carolina, and if that does happen, right after we get that hurricane, cold air will be moving in. So that will be causing temperatures down into like the 40s, the 30s ish during the nighttime hours as well. And then after that, you continue to push that forward, and then everything else is just too far out to talk about. We can't say with certainty what's going to happen after that. And that's pretty much about it. I don't think I really have anything else much to talk about. So let's go ahead and talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what the audience has to talk about for tonight. Here we go. My cousin Beth says, good evening, just we are experiencing some great weather here in Central Texas. That is amazing. Hopefully that continues as you go through this weekend as well. Trail says, greetings everyone, greetings to you. Lovely day here, nice and crisp this morning. That is amazing. I'm trying to remember. I don't think we had any fog this morning. I don't believe we did. I think we had some either yesterday morning or the morning before. But yes, it was a pretty good morning this morning. It wasn't nice and chilly. It wasn't too cold, but it also wasn't too warm either. In my opinion, at least it wasn't. Some people may think it would be too cold, but my mom says, oh no, my morning walk. I can check real quick actually and see what would be the best time to go out walking. If you go through today, going through tonight, the best time to walk would be in between 7 and 8 o'clock. Or 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning would probably be the best time to walk if you were to go out walking. So because it might start drizzling at around 6 o'clock and then maybe at around 7. We can even go a bit more updated as well, so we can get the most up-to-date information. Yeah, honestly, the most up-to-date information says 7 through 9 seems to be the best time, but then after you get to around 12 o'clock p.m., 12 o'clock p.m., that's when the rain will start to push in from the west. So somewhere in between 7 and 9, just hope and pray it does not rain while you're out there if you do go out there tomorrow. So that is that. And then my cousin Cheryl says, good evening, weatherman. Hope all is well. I'm at work. I'm listening. Be blessed. You are still the best. Love you, your cousin Cheryl. Thank you so much for that comment. And hopefully work goes well. And that pretty much seems to be about it. So we're going to intern the audience, but we'll check back in at the end just to see if we have anything else. If you want to leave a chat, again, all you need to do is make an account. That's all you need to do. And you can chat easily. You can ask anything that hopefully is weather related. As you go through, for San Antonio, though, for the next 48 or so hours in terms of rain, no rain is expected as you go through the next 48 or so hours, so that nice weather you were just talking about continues. And watch out for the buffering here. The stream may cut for just a second. It should be right back, though. But let's go on and check out the likes real quick. Let's see what the likes are saying right now. We have 7 people watching and only 6 likes. Let's go on and get that like button up. We just had 8 just a second ago. So go on and get that like button up. We're trying to get to at least 10 likes every single evening update. So let's try and get that. Go on and get that done. Low temperatures tonight around 53. High temperatures tomorrow at around 74. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 48. High temperatures on Friday at around 69. Yes, you did hear that correct. Low temperatures tomorrow night will be 48 degrees. Yes, 48 degrees tomorrow night. That is, I'm not exaggerating or not telling you the wrong number. 48 degrees tomorrow night. If you move up here towards Raleigh, North Carolina as well, low temperatures tonight at around 43. High temperatures tomorrow at around 56. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 50. And then high temperatures going on at around 55 as well. If we go on to rain as well, I honestly think that rain is most likely inside of Raleigh, just from all the rain that we've seen, that we're going to see tomorrow inside of South Carolina. And I seem to be correct, as rain will be pushing through early in the morning at around 9, 10 o'clock, and then going through the evening hours. It's going to be off and on rain all day for Raleigh, North Carolina, going all the way from the afternoon hours, going all the way through to the late night hours of around 11, 12 o'clock in the morning. And then more showers could even be trying to push through at around 7 a.m. as well. So that is that. And I don't see anything else. Tis says, hey, hello to you. And that's it. So let's go on and talk about severe weather, and then we'll be out, and then we'll talk about what's going on in the entire United States. And then we'll be out for tonight. Nothing for tonight, nothing for tomorrow, nothing for Friday, nothing for Saturday, in terms of, or nothing for Sunday as well, in terms for excessive rainfall. And if you go to, let's go to the SPC outlook as well. SPC outlook, no, nothing really expected. Raleigh does have a chance for some thunderstorms tomorrow, though. In terms of what's going on for the entire United States, we do have, again, just critical fire weather going on inside the Northeast as well. Red flag warnings are going on up there. So fire condition going on, and then also some of those gusty winds moving through also has, and also it being dry as well is kind of aiding in that fire weather up there. Heavy rain and mountain snow for the Northwest, as well as some flooding, some minor flooding potentially possible, and then a freeze, or I should say some frost, is also possible inside of Oklahoma tonight as well. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it in terms of what's going on for tonight. So make sure you go on and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, hit the share button. The person that you send it to does not have to be inside of South Carolina. They can be inside of a different state, or anything like that. It does not have to be just South Carolina. And also make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button as well. And also make sure that you hit the like button. We have 7 likes going on right now. So that seems to be about it. Hopefully everyone has a fantastic rest of your Wednesday, and I will be back. I will be back tomorrow morning with your Thursday forecast update, and make sure that you come back tomorrow evening as well, because the drought monitor is coming back as well.